So I don't know why I feel the need to give meaning to everything, but lately I've just been feeling that there's been some sort of imbalance. I talked to you guys about that incident that happened in April when I was getting an oil change and someone hit my car. Well, about 2 months later, I was at a grocery store and it was nighttime. And as I was walking out, there was this big SUV that was parked right next to my car. And it was this older gentleman with his wife, I'm assuming. He was like, "Hey man, I'm sorry. I was backing up and I ran into your car." And I'm like, "Oh my God, are you freaking kidding me?" I knew I shouldn't have gone to go get cookies. It really didn't do all that much damage. It kind of just scratched a little bit of my bumper. Wrote down his information and the wife was saying, "He's like, yeah, we got something at our house that was able to just buff that right out." But I let it go. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get a new bumper soon anyway, just because it already has like a lot of dents. So I'm like, I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Then 2 months after that, which was just a few weeks ago, I got into a car accident. Not my fault. I was on my way home from work. My light was green. I was going straight. A driver trying to turn cuts me off. I was going like 40, 45 miles an hour, so I ended up creating a pretty good dent on his passenger side, his back passenger side. It was this younger guy, he was by himself. He gets out of the car and he's like, "Hey man, my light was green." Dude, my light was green. You were supposed to yield on your turn. You totally cut me off. I took pictures of the incident and then I asked for his information, and he tells me that his wallet had just been stolen, so he didn't have any proof of identification. And I asked him for a copy of his car insurance, and he said he didn't have it. I honestly should have just filed a police report right then and there just so I would have had all that information. My car did go through a little bit of damage. The next day when I tried starting it, it wouldn't start. So I had to Uber to school, Uber to work, Uber back home, Uber to school, Uber to work. So I was spending like maybe $100, $200 doing this. I decided to pop the hood because I'm such a handy man. I noticed it had to do something with my battery, and there was this little piece that goes onto the battery power that looked like it had been broken, but I maneuvered it a little bit and my car started clicking, so I was able to start it. So ever since then, that's kind of how I have to start my car now. There are times where I don't have to pop the hood and maneuver that little thing, but I mean, I've been doing this for a few weeks now. He did end up sending me his proof of insurance, and I ended up filing a claim to them, but apparently his policy was expired. And I don't want to go through my insurance. I don't want it to go up, and I don't want to have to pay that deductible. It wasn't my fault. Why would I have to pay for it? Anyway, my car did undergo a little bit of cosmetic damage, but it's not that bad. I'm just worried about the internal damage. Like, I just hope nothing else is wrong with my car because I've been driving it since then. So he's probably gonna have to end up paying me out of pocket for whatever happened, but we'll see what happens with that. And I'm telling you, I have to give meaning to this. Am I going on about life wrong or something? I don't know. Should I move closer to work? Should I move closer to school? Was it a mistake to move out to Palm Springs altogether? I don't know, but it seems like the past few weeks have just been really testing me, testing my patience, that's for sure. Even when it comes to work, I work in a customer service setting, so I have to put on this persona, this face to be friendly. And it does get a little exhausting, especially when I don't really feel that way. Now, I've worked customer service for the past like 10 years, so I know how to fake it, even if I'm not feeling it. But still, it gets tiring after a while. Not to mention, people that I work with feel very comfortable with me, and I'm glad they feel very comfortable with me, but they just kind of unload a lot of they like to vent to me, and I'm totally okay with that. Like, yes, I am glad that I'm able to be a shoulder for you to lean on, but when you're just constantly complaining all the time about the same thing, I end up just kind of distancing myself from that because there's just it's a never-ending loop. And if you're not going to do anything about it, then you deserve to suffer. No, I'm just kidding. Dang, I'm just unloading all this on y'all, huh? Thank you for listening to this. Update on massage school. That's actually one thing that I really do enjoy that's going on right now. Even though it's taking up a lot of my time, I really don't have any days off right now. There's always either a class or I'm doing student clinic or I'm at work. I know that this isn't going to last forever. I should be finished with school sometime in March, and that's when I'll get my certification and I'll be able to apply to spas or maybe I'll just be working for myself. I still don't know about that. We still have a ways to go until then. But being back in school and doing something that's hands-on is fun. And even though some of the lecture classes can be a little heavy, like right now I'm taking anatomy, I guess just like old habits die hard. I went straight back into that school mentality. It's like PTSD low key. I don't know. Now, I did want to end with brushing up on this topic, which is dating. No, I'm not dating, but some of these boys, man, stress me out. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. Let me show you my hair. Ow! Ow! Anyway, yeah, the hair's still going, still growing. Kind of annoying, but it is what it is. It's very comfy, very heavy, and it hurts. But we're in it, we're deep in it, and there's no going back now, so we're just gonna continue to let it grow. Believe it or not, my next days off are in the middle of December, which I requested off from work to visit family and friends back home. So until then, I'm gonna keep on that hustle culture, I guess. I don't know. I'm just very excited for next year. I know it's going to be such a game changer once I get licensed in massage therapy finally. And I can't wait to look back at this video and hear me complaining, or not complaining, I guess just venting about everything that's going on right now. We'll get out of it eventually. But anyway, thank you so much for being here. Please write me something down in the comments. Let me know what you've been up to, what you're watching, what you're listening to. I really want to hear what y'all got going on, so let's communicate. All right, well, I gotta get ready for work, so I'll see y'all next time.